Hi, everybody. You know what? I liked it better that way. All right. So I wanted to hop on here and do a do-over of yesterday. Um, I typically spend Sundays at my in-laws. Um, and yeah, I left my computer charger laying on my bed. I cannot believe that I even did that. Um, I am just going and tagging people real fast. Fast. Okay, I apologize. Um, so there's that. I really can't believe that my silly self had done that. Um, so yeah. Give me one more minute. I'm going to tag. So yeah. Give me 1 minute. I'm going. Let me mute that so you don't hear me. I'm just going to tag my followers on social media or my normal profile. All right. I think that's everything. I think I got everything. Um, so yes. So what I want to do is re-go over everything that we were going over before. Um, so what I was going over yesterday for Hi Bear, she has to make sure that I'm not slacking. She has to make sure that I have been doing my job properly. I apologize. Give me 1 minute. All right. Bear. Just a minute, because I've got a puppy dog. All right. So what I was going over yesterday was 5 ways to market your business organically. All right, I apologize. I'm making sure that I have um, all of my comments and everything up to where I can see. Sorry, I can hear my daughter's cat. So we have um I've had a day, but so I left my charger at my father-in-law's last night. So that really cut our live short. Um, I'm back home. I remedied that. Um, but now I'm waiting on the maintenance guy. I live in a townhouse and my dryer, or not my dryer, my dishwasher and my hot water both went. So I'm now waiting on maintenance to come and fix that. Hi Bettina, how are you? So we're gonna go over the 5 ways to market your business organically. Um, Film, this may be a good topic for you. It may be something that can really help you leverage your business. Um, So, and some of these you guys may roll your eyes at and be like, oh my gosh, this is for beginners. Yes, this is for beginners because what I want to do is I want to make sure that people who are just starting up their business are capable of really leveraging their business right off the get-go. And this is stuff that they may not realize. They may not know how to do. They may not realize what's out there to help them succeed. Um, and so what these are really geared towards is being able to really help those people that don't know how to do that. So definitely make sure that you follow us on social media. If you go to TikTok, Facebook, Instagram, um, all of that, um, just look up at Cosmic Lotus Consult, and you should be able to find us very easily all over. Um, So again, part of the reason why I'm doing this is because we gear our business towards helping small businesses and startups be able to grow their business. We also help regular small businesses that can afford our services, but what really makes us unique is Cosmic Lotus Consulting actually helps with pro bono services, and we also do a scaled payment system for those who are already making a profit, but it may not be a large profit yet. Um, so definitely stay tuned if you are a small business and looking to really leverage your business. Um, so here are 5 ways to market your business organically. The first way is to create and share high quality content. And for some people, you may be going, okay, what kind of content is high quality? It needs to be visually pleasing. It needs to engage some sort of feeling with the customer. Be it a sense of awe because it is a family hugging, in front of a nice, warm, cozy fire. Um, and maybe they're, crouched down together on one of your rugs, depending on what you sell, or maybe they are drinking hot cocoa together, using one of your mugs or a hot chocolate bomb that you make. I mean, stuff like this can be varied for a wide range of businesses. So you want to really engage a feeling in them, a sense of reminiscence or happiness, or you really just want to speak to your customer in some way through this image, this content. Another way to do that outside of images is meaningful blog posts. Maybe you're a travel agency. So instead of just talking about, um, you know, some of the places that your business highlights, maybe you've never gone there. You seem really detached from it if you're writing about something that you've never really done. So maybe instead, what you would do is post about your 5 most visited places that you have personally also gone. And you would be able to rate those. You would be able to give your experiences and customers' experiences that have also gone. Um, and you can do this for real estate. If you have homes that are struggling to sell, you can really highlight them to really help leverage that house to get you that sale. Um, you can just, there's a lot of ways. If you are a boutique and say you have a holiday collection, you can write a meaningful blog post about, um, what inspired that holiday collection. Maybe it was a tradition that your family did. Um, Maybe it was, you know, decorating the house for Christmas. Maybe it was something that got made. Maybe it was an experience that you guys had one year that inspired the hi Kara, how are you? Um so this is a great way to share and create high quality content within your business. Other great ways are infographics. People love infographics, and I'm not even going to get into it. I am one of those weird people, but I enjoy making them as well, not just looking at infographics. But the reason why people like infographics is because you can fit so much information in a small, tiny, very quickly, very easy to read format for anybody. And it's fun. Why not break every rule of graphics design? Make percentages bigger, make words tinier, just the variations, use bright colors, you know, make it pop, make it stand out. Um, just really, infographics are so much fun, and you can sit here and mix and match images. Like with infographics, there are no rules. I love when I get to go rogue. It's totally in my personality. Um, and so it is just infographics are a great way to create high quality content. Other ways that you can also create high quality, easy content is by using hashtags. And a great way to utilize hashtags is to research them first. How many views is this getting? And you want to pick something that isn't in the billions range because you'll get lost in all of that. So pick something that is in the low millions so your content really gets seen. Hashtags are a fun one because you really have to be on point with your hashtags or you get lost um, in all of the new content. So some really great resources for being able to utilize a lot of what I just talked about is Flick Tech for hashtags. I have used Flick. I love Flick. Um, Another great way to create and utilize high quality content is by graphics design platforms such as Canva or PicMonkey. Now, both have their pros and cons. Canva is great if you are just starting out and not very tech savvy when it comes to Photoshop software. If you are more experienced with Photoshop, and you use things such as Corel Paint Shop Pro or Adobe Photoshop or um, any of those. Other ones are not coming to my head at the moment, and I know there are other ones. I just cannot think of them. Um, but so if you're more experienced and run off of the more professional software, then PicMonkey would be really good for you. Um, Canva can feel very limiting if you are trying to do certain things. Um, PicMonkey offers a great balance, I feel like, between um, between it's a good combination of like a little more features than Canva, so it's not overly complicated, but it offers just enough of the pro features that you would get from things like Adobe and Corel. Hi, Aiden. Um, so yes, those are great ways to get high quality digital images. Both Canva and PicMonkey also offer brand kits. The amazing thing with brand kits, yes, I don't blame you. So I love Simple but Effective, and I really enjoy the little bit extra freedom that I get with the PicMonkey because I actually went to college for website development. So I'm trained in Photoshop and Corel Paint Shop and all of that as well. Um, And so I struggle with Canva because it's so limiting and I can't create a lot of the designs that I want in Canva. So then I get frustrated with it because it's not quite as advanced as I need it. But PicMonkey is really that nice balance where you can change coloring and stuff like that. I will be doing for anybody that wants to see what PicMonkey is like, I will eventually be doing a more in-depth tutorial of some of my favorite features of PicMonkey. I'm not going to show all of PicMonkey, but I am going to show some of my favorite features, and why they are so much easier to accomplish in PicMonkey than in things like Adobe and Corel. Um, so yes, I can't wait. That's most definitely coming probably like this spring. Um, so yes, hold on. I apologize. Oh, I am so sorry. Um, Gotta love when our bodies just want to go all crazy on us. Um, so another great way to create high quality, engaging content that people are going to want to interact with and to really be able to leverage your business organically is to optimize your website for search engines. This is also known as SEO optimization. I am not going to get into all of the technicalities of SEO optimization. Again, we want to keep this simple for the beginners. If you need more advice, please feel free to reach out to me or anyone within my team. They will direct you back to me for this one. But, as of right now, SEO is just going to be put in the most basic layman's terms, and I will gladly go more in depth in this if you guys would like to see more in depth information in the future. But SEO optimization means that you are using relevant keywords throughout your entire website. I can't believe I forgot to turn off notifications for a minute. Um, and so, what they mean by relevant words are things that will be commonly seen throughout your website. So, for Cosmic Lotus Consulting, one of our keywords for SEO is pro bono. Another one is free, business consulting, um, consulting services, um, social media. These are all some of the keywords that we use to attract people. Another great way to use SEO optimization is to tag yourself and your website in commonly misspelled terms. Um, so what that means is, say you offer library services. People often misspell library. They usually forget the second R. So what you could do is you can sit here and replace that second R with nothing, or remove the second R. Um, Another thing that you can do is you can um, add letters to commonly misspelled words. A lot of people, if you are a landscaper, a lot of people put leaves, Leafs, leaves, instead of leaves. That can go in your SEO. So for those people who misspell leaves because that's how it sounds to them due to an accent or whatever, they then will show up in your search because they put leaps as part of their SEO. Um, I hope that that explains SEO just a little bit better and gives you a little bit better idea. But you can put that throughout your website. You can also do SEO for your titles. Always put meta descriptions. Um, a really awesome thing that you can do for a meta description now is use AI technology. Just put in the type of page that you want a meta description on, the type of content that's going to be on that page. Um, and then AI can sit here and generate your meta tag for you for your meta description. And you can just easily copy and paste it. Also, always include image alt text. Because by adding in that image alt text, people who are looking for a particular image, you will then pop up in their search because you put the alt text. As long as any of your words in that alt text match up to what they are searching for, you'll pop up. You can also make sure that your website is mobile friendly, and what you want to always check is the speed of your website. The reason is because nobody likes a slow website. And these days, a slow website is very rarely the cause of somebody's internet. It is usually caused by too many apps running on your website, too many services being offered on the website. There are a load of reasons. So here are, just like above, some really amazing places where you can go for additional resources for SEO optimization. Squarespace, website hosting places such as Squarespace, GoDaddy, WordPress, Wix, they all offer SEO and website optimization. They all show you how your website is going to look on both a PC and a mobile device, and they allow you to tweak each one. Um, Most of them are relatively low cost. Um, And if you sign up with Google Workspace, you can actually get a Squarespace domain fairly cheaply. I paid $15 for an entire year for my domain. Um, Another great way to optimize that content, and this works for e-commerce stores. Platforms such as Shopify and Printify. Um, if I remember correctly, Go Imagine Mosaic also offers this. Etsy does to some extent, but I think a lot of these features are on their paid plan. Somebody please correct me if I'm wrong. I know they used to only be on Etsy's paid plan. But when you're in the e-commerce section, you also are able to do a lot of SEO, a lot of the meta descriptions, the image alt text, and you are able to run a lot of the analytics on your website that shows how mobile friendly you are and how fast your website can load. If you guys would like a future tutorial on this, please let me know. I will be more than happy to go into like my Shopify or my Printify and show you how that all works. Number 3 is going to be engage with your audience on social media. Engaging with your audience really lets them know that they are seen, that they are not just another number. And that's why if you say hi to me or you start a conversation with me, I always try to respond. I don't always get a chance to look at all of the chats, as I'm multi-streaming, and so I'm looking at chats from YouTube, Facebook, and Bigo, because I'm also live streaming on Bigo as well. So engage with your audience on social media, responding to comments and questions. Uh, responding to messages, participating in conversations, participating in Facebook groups, YouTube communities, networking events around you. It's not just engaging with your audience on social media. It is engaging with your audience entirely around you. Um, so yes. You always want to make them feel seen, you always want to make them feel heard, and you always want to make them feel as special as possible. Another great way to do it is running contests and giveaways. Auctions are another great one. I know a lot of social media websites don't allow this, but raffles, all kinds of stuff. Social media is a great way for you to build relationships, meet potential customers, promote your brand, get word of mouth reviews that you can use all across social media, not just on Facebook or whatever. You can put those reviews to your website. Um, you can take screenshots and snippets and be like, hey, look, this is what one of my customers said on this platform, and this is what one of my customers said on that platform. And then not only does that get you recognized across multiple platforms, that is going to also spark that person's interest and be like, wait a minute, I didn't know they were on TikTok, or I knew that they were on YouTube, but I didn't know they were on Instagram. You see? And then that just starts them down this rabbit hole of, oh, what other social media does this person have? Um, and so it's really amazing to see that it just sparks that curiosity into your brand and everything as well. So some really amazing ways that you can engage with your audience, period, are use of CRMs such as Monday.com or HubSpot or Bitrix24 or Connect Team, because they also have a CRM. While it is much more minimalistic, I know some people, they'd be like, yes, minimalist. But I tend to like all of the bells and whistles. So, you know, another great way is to have social media schedulers, to easily schedule your content across a wide variety of platforms. So some of those that are really good to use and that are low cost as well is Hello Woofy, which I invested in while they were still in their WeFunder stage. So while they aren't paying me to endorse them, I kind of paid them to be in existence to help endorse them. Um, because I honestly, Hello Whoopie is one of my favorite social media schedulers. They have so many things that they offer for such a low price. Buffer is another great one. They do offer a free pricing plan for Buffer. It doesn't allow you as much freedom for social media. If I remember correctly, you only get one or two social platforms, but still, if you are in the startup or small business stage and haven't gotten very far, this is a great beginning option for you. You can also use HubSpot to schedule social media posts. If I remember correctly, again, this is another one of those things that is on a paid program. I could be wrong. please correct me if I am. It's been a while since I have used HubSpot. Um, and then Zapier. Zapier is another amazing one that allows you to connect with your audience across a wide spectrum of places. Um, you can connect them to a good majority of back office software. You can connect them to a lot of social media platforms. You can connect them to a wide range of places. Excuse me. That then brings us to number 4. Hang in there, guys. We are almost done. So number 4 is use of email marketing. For those of you like me who have not gotten into the email marketing field, now, while I have not created an email marketing campaign quite yet, it is in the works. I just did not have enough manpower in my business to create an email marketing campaign quite yet, and I should have done this a long time ago. I will tell you, I know that by not having an email marketing campaign until now has really hurt my business. The reason is because email marketing campaigns really have a great return on investment. You make $40 for every $1 spent in email marketing. You collect additional leads. You are capable of engaging with your customers. You can add segmentation to your email marketing. And that really helps to be able to leverage your brand to other people. That really allows you to get seen by a much wider audience much faster. Because if you're offering an email that is full of educational information or stuff like that, if you're offering an email that really makes somebody feel seen, then they're going to sit here and they're going to be like, oh my God, this company is amazing. They really know me. And a lot of that is just segmentation, where you segment your emails based on how your customers react to your emails. I love it, honestly. Um, but another really good reason for email marketing is they will then sit here and be like, look at this amazing email that I just got from the owner of Cosmic Lotus Consulting LLC. Oh my God, I feel so special. Then they're going to send that to their friends. They're going to send that to their families. They're going to share your name. It is one of the best ways to advertise your business. And it's really very inexpensive if you know how to utilize it and if you know when to utilize it. Um, so yes, thank you so much for everybody who has been listening to this. Because I know that this is a lot longer of a live than what I normally do. Well, not so much at the moment. It's roughly about, but we still have at least 10 minutes. So thank you guys for sticking with me longer than my normal half hour. But email marketing, like I said, allows you to collect other email addresses, which leverages what your people, your potential future customers. And you can collect email addresses using email marketing from your website visitors and customers to your website. You can send them regular email newsletters and updates, new products and services updates, special offers. It's just a really great way to stay in touch with your audience. And it also drives website clicks and website traffic. I didn't get to write down all of the ones that I really like for email marketing. But some of the ones that I really like for email marketing is you can use PayPal to help build your email list. You cannot actually send out emails through PayPal, but you can at least build your list. That's a great funnel right there. Brevo. I love Brevo. So I saw a lot on Brevo while I was doing the Guru Email Marketing Conference of 2023 this year. They seem amazing. Constant Contact is another good one. Their pricing is a little on the higher side. I like Brevo because Brevo offers a free option. Their next option up is like $39 a month, which is still fairly affordable. Another good one is Pabbly. You can do subscription pricing, email marketing, all kinds of stuff with Pabbly. Squarespace will also help you with email marketing. And one other one, but I can't find it at the moment. I may have closed it on accident. I apologize. There was one more that I wanted to share with you, but I can't find it at the moment. Oh, actually, Odoo. Odoo also does email marketing. Now, I am not using them currently for email marketing. They do have a free plan, which allows you one app for free for life. I chose their subscription section of their app because it does include some financials, which will help. And then it will allow me to take like recurring monthly payments. And the way that their invoices are super easy. Um, so I'm going to assume that their email marketing is also very plug and play, like their invoicing, at least for their subscription side. Partnering with other businesses in your industry is number 5. And so you really want to be going to as many networking events as possible. You want to always be connecting with other businesses and supporting other businesses in your area. You also want to be participating in as many community events as possible. Um, you know, Great ways to do this is getting to be on the boards of various different nonprofits or various different businesses that have boards, corporate boards. Um, I am actually on the board of a nonprofit, RHD, um, and I'm on their advisory board currently. Um, and I am currently an acting secretary for the Global Sisterhood nonprofit. You are welcome. And honestly, this is open for you, Cara. Anytime that you need to, just send me a text message. Um, this is all stuff that you are more than allowed to ask me. um, but so yes, doing cross promotions on social media is another great way. Co-hosting events, sharing table fees at vendor shows is another great way. Participating in walks or marathons, supporting those walks or marathons. Sometimes you don't have to give a large donation. Something as small as $50 can also get your name seen as a sponsor for a lot of smaller walks or smaller marathons that may not be as well known to everybody, but is well known to a community that it matters to. So keep that in mind. Just because it may not be a hugely known event and you may not make money off of this investment immediately, I guarantee 3 to 6 months from that date that you are getting noticed by them, you will be getting phone calls because you are supporting the people that matter to that issue. And you are getting their friends, you are getting their family. That snowballs. I love supporting the lesser known communities and the lesser known um, nonprofits and things like that, because I can do it on my limited budget. I can still get that recognition and I'm still doing something good. I am still helping somebody else. And so that just creates an overabundance of community support for some of those smaller businesses and some of those smaller organizations that have a bigger picture. Um, some other great ways to do that, to build an audience and build credibility for your brand, is partnering for community events and vendor shows. We've already talked about that. Affiliate marketing. So if you have people that already absolutely love your brand, give them a discount for supporting you and bragging to their friend. All they have to do is post a picture of whatever they've recently gotten from you on social media. Say, hey guys, I have a coupon code for you. This stuff is incredible. Share my coupon code, get 20% off, and oh my God, I promise you won't regret this. Give them a discount for every person that they bring in. Say you make their discount code worth 15%, you give them 20% for every person that they bring in. There you go. They will be ecstatic. They will be so happy. They will feel like you see them, like you appreciate all of their hard work for posting. And it's one of favorite ways. I actually do have an affiliate program um for those who help promote my e-commerce shop. So if you promote my e-commerce shop, you get 20% for every person that you bring in that spends more than $25. I mean, heck yeah. Um, So those are just a couple of ways. Cooperative space. They have places where you can rent out office space, and you can either rent it out by the hour or you can rent it out per like leasing period of a month, 3 months, 6 months, a year, 2 years. Um, and so some of these cooperative spaces will offer the ability to partner and collaborate with other small businesses that you may not have heard of that also could use the support, even if it's just in giving each other advice, supporting each other on social media, supporting each other, when they're doing events, things like that, bragging about each other. You always can use the supports. Um, some additional tips before we close out for marketing your business organically is to be consistent with your marketing efforts. Nothing happens overnight in marketing. So while you may not see the return on investment immediately, 3 months on average is when it really takes your business and anything that you do in your business to really gain traction. 3 months. Keep that in mind. Sometimes it can take 6. 3 to 6 months is the average. Um, so really be consistent. Don't just post on social media once a week. The more you post on social media, the more content there is. You don't have to post every day, but at least try to make it for a couple of weeks, um, at maybe 2 days. Maybe one week you do three because you just have the extra time. People will appreciate it, but don't just disappear either. Be consistent. Make sure that if you are holding a live once or twice a week, that you stick to that. If you have to cancel a live here and there or cancel a promotion because, there was an emergency or you just have been overwhelmed and can't do it, that's fine. But make sure you let people know. Don't just create the event, promote the event, and then be like, peace. Um, because that's really going to leave a bad taste in people's mouths. Like last night, if you go back and watch my very short live from last night, I specifically stated I would not be doing my live this evening because I did not, with Christmas coming up, I haven't had the chance to really deep dive into Monday.com before doing my first tutorial like I want. I usually like going into my tutorials knowing exactly what I'm getting myself into. So I'm not fumbling around and learning with you guys. I want you guys to realize that I know how to run this platform, that I have watched the demos and things like that. I usually go through all of the demos as well before I even highlight a platform for you guys. So there's usually a lot that I sneak in um, with these. So, and also try to post and interact regularly with your audience. If you can't um, post and interact regularly with your audience, then hire somebody. Offer it as a volunteer opportunity. Volunteer opportunities look amazing on resumes. Take an intern, unpaid intern, somebody fresh out of college looking to be like, a social media manager or PA or something like that. Take an intern. Find somebody willing to help. Let them know right now it's not paid, but if you do a good job and we can get this business out of the startup or phase or to where we are breaking even or where we are profitable, I will gladly bring you on as a more full-time position that will eventually be paid. This type of stuff really means a lot to people. I will eventually, in a future talk, get into ways that you can build your community with your employees, leverage what you already have as far as income for your business, resources, and things like that to also train and invest in your employees for either low cost or free. Who does not want to sit here and be able to organically grow their IT team because they invested in what started out as their volunteers and now they're their tech people because they trained them. They gave them the resources, whether it be free or low cost. They gave them the resources. That will speak volumes for you as a business. And it's not difficult. I am actually using these tactics myself to train myself. I am using one of these free or low cost options right now as we speak for an entrepreneurship course, which is a very in-depth, very well-made entrepreneur course. It has taken me several weeks so far to be able to even deep dive into this course because there's so many resources. There's so many quizzes, so many reading opportunities, so many learning opportunities within this course that it has been taking me forever. And I love it. I love that it's so in-depth and it's not expensive. Um, so yes. And then use analytics to track your progress. Set up key performing index numbers that you want to focus on. So be it you want to focus on how many new follows, how many views that your videos have gotten, which video has been the best performing so you can see what you did right and what you did wrong in that video so you can then copy that success to other videos. Um, check post performance, check. There's so many different key areas, and it's all going to depend on what is most beneficial for your business. You can even check to see what has sold the most recently, your Etsy, your website, or your social media accounts. I mean, there's so many ways that you can keep track of things that matter to your business. And then lastly, By tracking your results, this allows you to easily see what's working and what's not. I also highly recommend A/B testing for as much as you can afford. So I really highly recommend A/B testing all of your email marketing that goes out, A/B testing your website landing pages, A/B testing your uh, your membership pages. See what attracts the most information out of people. Um, and the reason why I say that is because, like, even with membership forms, if something is optional for somebody, then they may skip a lot of that information. If it's required, some people may feel like it's too much information and then they may procrastinate on even filling out that form. So finding a good balance of how much information should we make required and how much information should we make optional, so that we can still get in all of the information that we need on a membership form without overwhelming people. Things like that. And be patient. Organic marketing is not a get rich quick scheme. Okay. This is a Rome wasn't built in a day, but it is worth it. It is worth the word of mouth advertising, the amazing relationship that you will build, not just with the other businesses in your community, but with your community. You will gain community support for your business so much faster with organic marketing. Um, and you will also gain truly authentic relationships with organic marketing. I love organic marketing. Um, it is exactly what, NASCAR uses. It is exactly what Red Bull started out with when they were going and handing out Red Bulls to people that were just coming off of the slopes and saying, "Here, we're a new energy drink company. Give us a try. Tell us what you think." Things like that were part of organic marketing. And even bigger companies, Coca-Cola, 7-Up, Giant Eagle even, still does organic marketing. They all offer like neighborhood mobile supermarkets and things like that. They all support home and meal delivery systems, such as Meals on Wheels and things like that to help feed their community. So community support and organic marketing is something that all businesses eventually need to do to help grow, especially if you are a small business or a startup. This is a great way to get your business seen without having to have a huge investment in money. If you guys have enjoyed this talk, please hit the like button, share my content, share my videos. I very much look forward to seeing everybody on the next one. I will be live for Christmas Eve to do another business talk. Um, I will also be available. I think it's the following Sunday, the 1st, New Year's Day. Yes, New Year's Day. Sorry, guys. I will also be available New Year's Day as well. Um, Fairly late in the evening, similar to Christmas Eve. Um, just because of the kids being home for the holidays. So, I hope everybody has a great rest of your Monday. I will continue the Monday series in January. This will give me plenty of time to mess around with Monday. It will give me plenty of time to focus on the kids. So yeah, thank you everybody. And I hope that you have a great rest of your week. I'll talk to you soon. Bye bye.